Girl Scouts, we're partnering with New Jersey's Bike and Walk Coalition to learn how people get around cities and towns. This is my Mimi and my Papa D. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Papa D.
Well, first off, I'm legally blind and I use a stick to get around in, a guide stick. Other than that, I get around just as well as anybody else.
Mimi?
Well, thank you for one thing. For my granddaughter, thank you so much for asking me the questions. How I get around, I actually walk and I also drive. And whenever Papa D needs assistance, I'm usually there and assisting him get around as well.
Okay. Have you faced any challenges with getting around lately, Papa D?
No. However, the only challenge I do have is I can't drive anymore. But when Mimi can't help me, I usually call Uber.
Mimi?
Well, I still get around as best as possible, which I thank God for that. And whenever your Papa D needs my help, even if it's with Uber or if I'm not around, you usually have relatives and friends that'll also help to assist him, as well as myself. So it actually takes the burden off of me. Not saying that he's a burden, but like it actually helps along the way for us to get around.
Nice. Is there anything about transportation that worries you, Papa D?
No. Not scared to ride in anybody's car when coming out to Uber, so no.
Mimi?
Well, there's nothing that scares me per se, but
Or worries you?
But worries me is a little bit more in depth when it comes down to your Papa D. I worry a little about the trains when he wants to take the train, when he used to take the train. I worry about him actually even stepping inside of an Uber. However, he's learned and mastered of how to get around, which I'm very impressed by that.
Yes. What kind of places or spaces like trails, parks, or maybe sidewalks that make you feel safe and welcome when you're outside? Papa D?
Well, I don't frequent the park a lot or at all. I pretty much stay around familiar places, like around the house.
Neighborhoods?
The neighborhood that I know from the way the ground feels and the way things sound to me. And I'm very familiar with the train stations, particularly train station, New Brunswick train station, and Newark train station. Because I remember traveling those places when I could see. So nothing really changed about them. So it makes everything like real easy for me.
Yeah. Mimi?
Well, I would have to echo those sentiments as well. Nothing's really changed as much, but I'm very cautious. In today's world, I'm very cautious of how things are now.
And for our last question, how has transportation changed the way you live in your life or stay connected with people? Papa D?
Well, transportation is pretty much the same. I have to get around by walking a lot and taking an Uber and a train when I can. Other than that, like the changes in transportation, like scooters and stuff like that, I can enjoy.
Mimi?
He just mentioned about the scooters, the electric scooters I think they have out now.
Yes.
That would be an interest to me if he knew how to do it. And both of us can get around the neighborhood with like a tricycle, I guess. It's not a tricycle, but it's a bike that actually we both can ride together. That would be something to get around the neighborhood with and just to explore and see things better.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mimi and Papa D, for letting me interview you today. And thank you for New Jersey's Bike and Walk Coalition for hearing my grandparents' experience from their generation to mine. Thank you, Girl Scouts.